You found me! Welcome to Grammy Vulture's house, where the refrigerator is always running. I'm happy you stopped by. Banana split cheesecake. Well, I want to say hi to my work angels. If you're out there at work and you're watching and you can't comment, I appreciate you. My own New York cheesecake recipe, banana split cheesecake. My version of what will be, or could be, or might be banana split cheesecake. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Okay, I have everything on the table as far as my little brain could muster. I went ahead and ground my graham crackers before I started. You're welcome, because you're right here. 1.5 cups of crumbs, 7 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. I have a 1/2 tablespoon measure, so I'll put 2 in. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So for the cream cheese cheesecake filling, let me just read it. It'll be so much easier. Cream cheese at room temperature, 5 packages, 8 ounces. Sour cream at room temperature, 1 cup divided into 4 not so equal parts. Powdered sugar, the frosting sugar, 1.5 cups divided into 4 not equal parts. Bananas, sliced, candied cherries with no pits, however many you like. This kind, I need to stir them up. The cocoa powder, 1/8 cup, and flavorings of banana, strawberry, and vanilla flavorings, and 5 eggs at room temperature. Sugar's already in there. The 1.5 cups of graham crackers. Oh, you just fell on your face. Are you okay? Cheesecake is good for the soul. That sugar all mixed up. Perfect. Newest graham cracker crust recipe. My last one, I used 2 sticks of butter, and let me just say the springform pan was leaking. All right, and I'm just stirring that up with the fork till they're all moistened. This springform pan was purchased as a 3-pack. I have no idea what size it is. Just gonna use the bottom of that jar and smoosh that crumb all the way around, making a nice, I don't know, about a 1/4 inch thick layer. And I'm going to go up the sides at about 1 inch. The assembly of a cheesecake doesn't take long. It's the mixing and the creaming and, you know, all the little things you got to do to make it delicious. I'd have to say you could probably use more butter. It seems like it's a little crumbly. So maybe the full stick, and set it aside. Over here. Carefully, so that it doesn't come all crashing down. The cheesecake part. Okay, so since I'm making banana split cheesecake, I'm going to make 3 different fillings. 4. 1 chocolate, 1 strawberry, 1 banana, and 1 vanilla for like the ice cream. Just gonna go for it. Okay, so 1 package of cream cheese per bowl, except for the vanilla one. That one's getting 2. I did let them warm up. They are room temperature, mostly. They're 2 different brands. They don't say on them, which is good because I'm not a brand specific kind of girl. Get all the cream cheese open. I had a big mess before I started. I got powdered sugar everywhere, and oh goodness. Cheesecake is so worth the mess. Oh, I want to say hi to my work angels. If you're out there at work and you're watching and you can't comment, I appreciate you. Lost the cream cheese. Oh, you ever lose anything right in front of your face? Now that all the cream cheese is in the bowls, I'm going to try to cream it. Pretty creamy. Cheesecake is a labor of love. I love the cheesecake. I labor over it. Well, I wasn't using that, was I? Crash in the kitchen. You know, there's always something going on, right? For the vanilla cheesecake, I'm going to be adding 2 beaten eggs and a little bit more than 1/4 cup of sour cream. One is going to probably have the most. Woo. Okay, that's a good 1/4 cup, right? Heavy 1/4 cup for the larger portion. We'll just go ahead and add 1/4 of a cup to each of the other flavors. Going to be using powdered sugar or icing sugar or frosting sugar or whatever you call it. 1.5 cups. And I'm going to be using 1/3 cup in the smaller ones, and then 1/2 cup in this larger one. I'm just going to pack it down. Oh! Well, that's delicious. Okay. I think I breathed it in a little bit. Okay, there we go. Packed down. Okay, let's just put that right into the trash bin. Woo! Well, like I said, something inevitably has to go wrong. Okay, I'm not going to pack this one down so hard, but this one is a different texture plastic. And put 1/3 cup in each of those. Oh, good. Okay. I'm just going to set this aside now. Okay. Over there, out of the way. Whew. Man, let me just take a moment. Oh goodness, I just laughed so hard. Laugh out loud. I bet. Me too. On the inside. It's tasty though. Surely tasty. I think I still have more on my food. Somewhere I was tasting it. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and mix this up. The sour cream, the powdered sugar, and the cream cheese. Oh goodness. Using the powdered sugar. So good. It melts in so much nicer. Look at that. Oh goodness. Now this is going to be the vanilla ice cream of our banana split. Okay. Pinch of salt. Yeah, it smells good. It smells like New York cheesecake. That's exactly what this is. It doesn't even have the vanilla flavoring yet. Oh, which I forgot. Good thing I was talking about the vanilla flavoring. I'm gonna use a tablespoon. Alright, now mix in that egg. 2 big eggs. Let's switch to this whiskeroo. Just pretend I'm my own mixing machine. I can't mix that direction. One day when I grow up, I'm gonna have a camera right here so you can really see into the bowl. Ah, my dreams. Oh yeah, that smells like heaven. Next, let's set that aside. What are we calling this one? Are we calling this one chocolate? 1/8 of a cup cocoa powder. So that's 1/2 of a 4th. That's pretty good. This chocolatey one, kind of a mush stir. It's chocolate powder and the sugar powder. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that egg in as well. Pinch of salt. There we go. That's why I keep the salt right in front of me. I still forget the salt sometimes because I don't always use salt in my recipes. That smell when, okay, you know that smell when you get a big giant bag of candy because you're gonna give it to trick-or-treaters or whatever. Maybe you're just gonna eat it in the living room all by yourself in the corner. You know, whatever you like to do with your big giant bags of chocolate. That smell when you open it, that's this smell right here. Yeah, this smell is that I just opened a bag of chocolates, a giant bag of chocolates. Smell. Oh, I love all chocolate. Oh, my mouth is watering. Sorry about the watering mouth. I know. Okay, drizzle of chocolate. Done. Precariously perched. Ooh, yum. You want to lick the fingers clean? Strawberry. The egg is what rises this cake. You gotta really make sure you put something under it in the oven. This is a huge cheesecake. I am going to be keeping my edged cookie sheet under it, and I will start the oven at 425 and put the cake in while the oven is hot. Really hot, and cook it like that for at least 20 to 30 minutes until it seems to be cooked real good. Oh, it's not smooth. It doesn't look appetizing, but you know it's gonna taste good, so I don't care. Alright, strawberry flavor, a half a tablespoon. I know, I probably put a whole tablespoon, but I forgot it's tablespoons, not teaspoons. Put a couple of drops of red food coloring. Red is the best color. And the egg. I hope this works out. Coming up with recipes sometimes is hard. Oh my, that smells really good. Oh, looks like a mess. Looks like I'm gonna have to get the big whisk and get the big guns out. Could I make this recipe without a springform pan? I don't have one, but really want to make this recipe. You know what? You would have to make a smaller recipe. If it depends on the pan you're using. The springform pan is really just for display of the finished product. It literally is just a pan, like any other pan in the world. It's just a pan. It just happens to, when you open it, the form springs off so that you can see the crust and then the cheesecake above it. It's a display thing. It doesn't matter what pan you use for cheesecake, but this cheesecake has to be in a larger pan, and I've never cooked it in a regular pan, so I don't know what size regular pan. Get the egg in. So this is 1.5 teaspoons, since it's a half tablespoon measure. Essence of banana. Oh, it smells so good. I've never even baked a banana. Is it going to be terrible? I'm so worried about that. Oh, the banana in my life. You are the banana of my life. Pinch of salt. The top layer so you can scrape it off just in case. If you've watched my YouTube video for Neapolitan cheesecake, I had no idea that people made Neapolitan cheesecake like this. I made mine like this. Like here and here and here. Because I'm the kind of girl that when I eat Neapolitan cheesecake, or Neapolitan ice cream, excuse me, I don't want to eat chocolate one day, or I don't want to, strawberry's not my favorite, and I don't want to eat vanilla, you know? I want one flavor usually. I want to just immerse myself in one flavor. Oh, and banana cheesecake everywhere. If you don't like bananas, you're not going to like this cheesecake. It doesn't smell like banana. What? Okay. So done. So long banana cheesecake all over the kitchen. Stir up these cherries. Now, these are the candied cherries you can buy around the holidays, your winter holidays, your Valentine holiday. I have no clue if it's gonna work. I'm just gonna stir it in and hope for the best. You know, it's kind of like life. Or high school. You just go and hope for the best. Alright, this one, I don't know, let's see, about 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch slices of banana. I'm just gonna use one banana, making sure it's not icky. I don't think I want to share this with anyone. Well, oh, I gotta preheating to 425. I'm just going to dollop it in. Smell-o-vision would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try to rock it so it settles, so that you can still see some of the other colors on top. But if I remember correctly, when it browns, the pink, it all turns brown anyway, so it's not like you really need it to be visually stimulating on the top. Okay. They're clumping together. Get away from each other. There we go. That's better. These got to be covered. Okay, I don't want all these cherries in there. Let's just get some cherries. Got it perfect. I'm going to smoosh it around. Okay, the oven says it's hot now. We need to swirl this around. Ooh, trying not to hit the crust. Swirl it towards the center. How's that? Oh my goodness. This is like a Neapolitan dream. Now my mouth is watering. Oh man, this looks really good. Okay, come on, smooshin', smooshin'. Okay. Okay, well, too bad we don't have 2 hours to bake this thing together, but I appreciate you hanging out with me while I assembled it. Raw taste here. Tell me, is it any good? I appreciate you hanging out with me today. It is time to put this in the oven. Like I said, probably the first 30 minutes at 425, then I will turn it to 325 and bake it for an additional hour until the center is not jiggling. See the jiggle? We want to show you, see how it's a solid wiggle wiggle, not kind of a jiggle jiggle? I think it's done. When that jiggle stops, that's when it can come out of the oven. Then it has to cool completely. Then it goes in the refrigerator for at least like 2 hours before you can taste it. So yeah, this is tomorrow's delicious dinner. There's a piece of cherry and some chocolate and strawberry and vanilla cheesecake in this bite. You want to try it first? Let me know. It has that delicious New York cheesecake flavor, and then you can taste the strawberry and the vanilla and the banana, and the chocolate is just a hint in the bites I've taken. It might be more chocolatey further in, or maybe if I took bigger bites of just chocolate cheesecake. Scrumptious, delectable New York banana split cheesecake. As far as cooking, it took almost 2 hours, and I let the cheesecake sit in the oven while it cooled. All right. The first question is going to be, Grammy Vulture, does it taste like a banana split? And my answer is, it depends on what kind of ice cream you put in your banana split. If you tried this recipe, let me know. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. Gotta go. See you later. Love you. Bye. Thanks for watching.